The federal response to LA's immigration protests facing a critical hearing today in San Francisco. A judge may rule on the deployment of U.S. troops. A hearing centers around a temporary restraining order requested by Governor Newsom and the state attorney general. Today in the Bay's Ginger Conejero Saab, live for us in San Francisco this morning. And Ginger, that ruling today would no doubt have some major implications.
Absolutely, Marcus, no matter what side of this you are on. A federal judge here in the city may decide just how about 5,000 federal troops down in Los Angeles will be used. And this is stemming from a lawsuit that Governor Newsom and State Attorney General Rob Bonta filed on Monday against President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, arguing California never requested federal intervention. Newsom is urging the court to grant emergency relief, preventing the National Guard and active duty Marines from taking part in local law enforcement actions. A restraining order would not prevent U.S. troops from protecting the safety of federal buildings, but it would restrict participation in the enforcement of immigration laws and ICE activity. Any ruling today would likely set an immediate precedent in the event of federal actions elsewhere around the nation that may include the No Kings protests planned across the country this Saturday. Some 1,500 demonstrations are being organized around the nation to protest the military parade happening in D.C. that celebrates 250 years of the U.S. Army. It also coincides with President Trump's birthday. Bay Area protesters are organizing No Kings demonstrations, and local law enforcement is gearing up to avoid a repeat of recent tensions. This is from Monday night here in San Francisco. That's in the Mission District. A largely peaceful immigration protest turned chaotic when splinter groups broke off and vandalized several businesses. Then on Tuesday night, things got rowdy over in Oakland once a peaceful rally ended. Video showed people looting a shoe store and a car was lit on fire. Yesterday, Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee addressed the violence, as did one concerned business owner.
When it comes to any type of violence, then we have to say very clearly that is not going to be tolerated.
Protest, say your voice, do it, whatever you believe in it, run with it. But there's ways to do it. And I think you're messing up businesses that spend millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of their own hard-earned money, and you're fighting for that and you're messing them up. It doesn't make any sense.
So ahead of today's hearing, Governor Newsom was on the Daily speaking about what is happening. He was asked why, for him, this is a defining moment, and he answers, quote, "I think it's a red line when you're using the military that are trained for foreign incursions to do domestic law enforcement in American cities." He continues to say, "I think that's a red line. If that's not a red line, then I don't know what red lines mean." We will continue to monitor the latest from this. That hearing is scheduled for 1:30 this afternoon here in San Francisco. We're live in the city. Ginger Conejero Saab today in the Bay.